Good afternoon, class. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mercy. Okay, I'll begin by taking the roll call. Okay, Mercy, are you present? Joy? Okay, thank you. Hope you are present. Hope the few individuals who are not present, okay, you'll co-share the notes with them. Okay, I'll be presenting today class, I'll be presenting survey practice. Our today's session is tachometry tools and equipment. Okay, we'll begin by defining the term tachometry. Can anyone define for us the term tachometry? Anyone? Volunteer? Mercy? Thank you, Mercy. I think that's the right term to be used when defining tachymetry. When defining tachymetry, there are main terms that you have that should appear in your statements like rapid, horizontal, vertical positions, and also on the surface relative to one another. That's the key points that should be noted on your definition. Okay, without wasting any time, we shall define the term tool. I think that the term tool is self-explanatory. Hope you can define. Can anyone define for us the term tool? Joy, can you? Thank you. That's the correct definition of any tool. Could trial, Joy? Okay, tools is any instrument or simple piece of equipment that you hold in your hands and use to do particular kind of work. After defining the term tool, we shall proceed defining an equipment. An equipment is also a tool, but it can be defined as an implement used in an operation or any activity. There are many types of equipment. Can be any farm equipment. We have masonry equipment. You can define. Can define. Also, after the definition of terms, we shall proceed to tachymetry tools and equipment. Tachymetry has its tools and equipment can be used in any practice. Having 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 defined the terms used in tachymetry, we have to define the term theodolite. And the theodolite, it is a precision instrument used for measuring angles both horizontal and vertical. The term theodolite can also be equated to the term tachymetry because when we define the term tachymetry, we said it is a system of rapid surveying by which the horizontal and vertical position of points on the Earth's surface are relative to one another. Meaning the theodolite can be used in surveying and also can be managed by the term tachymetry. Having equated the theodolite and tachymetry, you can get the point that the tool is significantly used in survey practice. And having knowing the definition of the other light, we have some parts of the other light, like lens, the screen, the screws, we have the bottom screws that is used to hold the triple star. Having, having I think we have understood the function of the other light. We shall proceed to the other tool, which is the leveling staff. The other light cannot work without having the leveling staff. Leveling staff, it is a precision reading that it has to be there so that the surveying practice is conveniently done. Okay. Leveling staff, it is also called a leveling rod. It is a graduated wooden or aluminum rod used with leveling instrument to determine the difference in height between points or heights of points above the vertical data. Having defined the term the other light, we have the term leveling staff, we have to define the term total station. A total station is an electronic or optical instrument used in modern surveying and building construction that uses electronic transit the other light. The total station is more similar to the other light, but the difference is the total station transmits its data using wave. But in the other light, it uses manual transit. Okay, I think that one is self-explanatory. We shall proceed defining the other tool, which is BEX. An APEG, it is a tool used to mark out residential boundaries and indicate points and position of sites. They are usually made of wood or plastics or any metal and come in different sizes and characters so that it can be visible when doing surveying practice. Okay, I think we have exhausted the we have exhausted the uses of BEX. After defining the term BEX, we have another instrument called total station mirror. The total station mirror, it is a typical prism with a back target used in surveying and 3D point monitoring system to measure changes in elevation and position of points. The total station mirror works hand in hand with the total station. It works similar to the other light cannot work without a staff. And in total station, it cannot work without a total station mirror. After knowing the definition and the function of the total station mirror, we shall proceed defining the driven hammer. The driven hammer, this is a hand tool consisting of a weight head fixed to a long handle that is swung to deliver an impact to the small area. I think these are self-explanatory as you can see in your diagrams. Having known the functions, the tools, and also documentary tools and equipment, I will summarize our class by just asking few questions. Then I leave you with an assignment. Okay, can anyone define the term tachymetry? Anyone? Anyone? Yes. Thank you, Millicent. Okay, having known our today's session, I will end by giving you an assignment. You go and draw the different types of tools, and also draw and label some parts of total station and their functions. It will be collected next week before um, on our session class next week. I will end my class by wishing you a nice day and a nice week. Thank you. Thank you.